So I made a base at the factory at Solnichi. I'm about to show you it. It got super rated. Basically, it was probably the largest base you've ever seen. There's much stuff in it. Guns, glory, cars, gas, everything. Here's some of my fucking barrels they took out of my building. So I had an airlock here, another gate here, another airlock in here, a little watch. This is all my storage. For some reason they moved it all to this space and took everything, but all that was completely full. Watchtower to look out the window, another watchtower to look out the window, log storage. I had fucking crates all down here. Watchtower. And on this side we got a fucking airlock. There's another door over here. We had fucking barrels in here. I had a second base 2 buildings over there, but I'm not going to show that. Walls to block off the ladders. I had a gate here, another airlock here. It's ridiculous, man. Fucking woke up and there was like 7 guys there. I killed one, the other just started shooting at me, and then I fucking ran out into these woods. So there's a building behind there. I mean, at it now. That building was all mine. I had airlocks and shit. And the entire building was airlocked 3 times each door, and they still got in. And that base took me like a week to perfect. No cap, it was like the biggest base you've ever seen. In the woods, I got a little stash barrel, some guns and ammo. Maybe I should go back and grab a backpack. Actually, no, fuck it, we'll just find one.
Can opener. Hey, there's that backpack. I need a way better backpack than this. Fucking, this one's so visible. Fishing rod and some dry sacks. I don't want that shit. Ain't nobody fishing. I got canned tuna. Another mag for my gun. Ooh, Colt with 5 rounds. Honestly, I'm gonna take this school backpack over the fucking huge ass mountain backpack. The blue one is a little less visible than red. Ooh, another Colt mag. So when we lost at our last base and lost all that shit, this is pretty much everything we got away with. Got shotgun with some rounds. I got a SKS with a PU. I got some ammunition, a little bit of food, duct tape. I got an axe, battery, soda, hammer. That's basically it. And yes, I only play third person. Yes, I do third person peek, but I find this is like, it's just too up in your face, like, oh, this door's in my face. But then here, it's like, I can still see. It's not just fucking door, face. I can still see. And yes, I can third person peek like this. But it's better than fucking doing this. Survival of the fittest, right? There's a little base up ahead here at a house. It's in that shed, there's a base. I believe in here they might have been building something too, yeah. See if anything is in the storage upstairs. See, eventually I was planning on taking this barrel to my base, but now that's fucking gone, so like at my base all my shit is still there. Like not all my stuff, but all my storage, which is like over 2,000 spaces worth of storage, is still there, but it's completely emptied out. So obviously there was tons of guys that looted it, and then after that obviously left it open, didn't take it for themselves, so then a bunch of new spawns probably running by, taking a bunch of shit in. And that's probably how all my shit got emptied, because I literally had 2,000 spaces worth of storage, and it was full. Like, it was completely full. I had everything filled up. Guns, fucking... I had, like, AK-47s, or I had the AK-74. Alright, so let me explain this server a little bit. So, it's a Eastern United States server. It has 10 times loot, all loot, so that means 10 times military loot, 10 times civilian loot, 10 times all that loot. Just everything is 10 times. It also has no offline base raiding. It's still physically possible to raid someone's base while they're offline, but you'll get banned for it. There's also Novi Sobor, is a safe zone / trade zone. But like seriously, at that last base I had like the whole 9 yards. I had a fucking full working car. I had fucking jerry cans of gas ready to go. I had fucking a plate carrier, bulletproof vest. I had night vision goggles with tactical helmet. I had sights for every gun. I had 3 barrels filled with weapons and 3 wooden crates filled with ammunition for those. I had 4 wooden crates, 2 barrels filled with just pure food. I had 6 wooden crates and a barrel filled with just building supplies. 6 total airlocks, and they still busted in.
Okay, so basically, unfortunately, my PS4 wouldn't record what happened next, but I traveled all the way to here, where I checked out this shed for a base, which was already claimed. I then traveled here to this barn, where it was already taken. And my second last idea for a base location was this barn, which wasn't taken yet, but I have one more option to check. So in Nagorno, my plan was to gather as much base building supplies as I could. Just down the street from my base, I found someone else's base. In here, I found tons of storage and loot. Since I was struggling on my own, I decided to take some. Surely this would be a great start to the new base. Okay, so I found a new base location, and that was a little sneak preview. Later, I found a car, filled it up with some gas and necessary supplies, and headed back to the old base to pick up my stuff.
Okay, so this is the new building that we're building our base in. Whoops. So we got a gate here. And once you get inside this gate, there's the first airlock here. No, you cannot go through that. You can't go through any of that. Once you get through here, there's another airlock. This first airlock door kind of blocks the dial, so hopefully no one thinks they can get in here. I've also got a wall over there for barbed wire, because if someone just breaks through this, then they can't break those walls because it's got barbed wire. And on that side we've also got a wall with barbed wire. So once you get through this first lock, let me open that. So that's what it looks like from the inside. You can't get through here. That's also barbed wired. You cannot get through that. And they cannot get through that. So once we're in here, we got tons of room, right? Up there is the storage area. So I've got this barbed wired off so they can't climb up there. Even if they mess around with this, they can't even get up the ladder. Otherwise the barbed wire will kill him. I also got an airlock up there, just in case they somehow get through those. We've got our car here, fully working, just missing a trunk door. Got some storage here. These are just bugged in there. Can't take them out right now, so I can't move them up to storage. We got a gate locking the upstairs. We got a cool little bathroom here. I haven't really used it yet. So once we get through here, and once we come up here, we've got another gate. That wall sticks out the building a little bit, so I like to close it so no one thinks there's a base in here. Once we get up here, I got my power generator. We got a little walkway, say if someone's trying to break in, and bust them up. And over here we got the main storage area. We got tons of shit, lots of stuff, building supplies. And once we go up the ladder, we got a bit of storage up here, just random stuff. We got our food over here. We also got a little bit of overwatch up here. We can do some sniping if we want up here. Someone's over in that building. Oh yeah, shoot them. My favorite part is we got two little escape routes. Escape route onto that roof. If I jump. This is the one I usually use to get out without having to go through all those gates. I jump down on there, then on there. Another thing I like about this roof is, say someone's like trying to break in, and you can come over here and shoot them at the front door. So that is the first base.
Now here's a little bonus footage for you guys. I was going to look for some loot, gather some loot for my newfound base, and I found this. Nice little animal ready. Now I want you guys to tell me, how the fuck did this not work?